Many weeks ago, I talked about a body prayer that came from Julian of Norwich. Julian of Norwich lived in the United Kingdom in the 1300s. Today, I'd like to tell you a bit more about one of her revelations. When she was 30 years old, Julian of Norwich contracted a grave illness and came so near to death that they gave her last rites. At the end of her illness, she had several visions that she understood to have come from God. And so she spent the next 20 years reflecting on these visions and writing down what she had learned from them. Perhaps the most famous of these revelations is the one about the hazelnut. Here's what she said. God showed me a little thing, the quantity of a hazelnut, lying in the palm of my hand, as it seemed, and it was round as any ball. I looked upon it with the eye of my understanding and thought, what may this be? And it was answered generally thus, it is all that is made. I marveled how it might last, for I thought it might suddenly have fallen to nothing, for littleness. And I was answered in my understanding, it lasts and ever shall, for God loves it. And so have all things their beginning by the love of God. In this little thing, I saw three properties. The first is that God made it. The second, that God loves it. And the third, that God keeps it. But what is this to me? Truly, the creator, the lover, the keeper. For until I am substantially one to him, I may never have full rest, nor true bliss. That is to say, until I be so fastened to God that there is nothing that is made between my God and me. This little thing which is created seemed to me as if it could have fallen into nothing because of its littleness. Seeing the fragile thing in the palm of her hand, Julian wondered. I was amazed that it could last, for I thought that because of its littleness, it would suddenly have fallen into nothing. What in creation might you look upon this week and remember Julian's words? God made it. God loves it. God keeps it. And what if you looked upon the faces of others, friends and strangers alike, and heard again those words? God made it. God loves it. God keeps it. And what if you gazed into the mirror in the morning when you rise and say aloud this prayer? God made me. God loves me. God keeps me. May that be your prayer for this week.